Man, I keep running out of time because this quest is going on for 1,000,000 years, as it should. Anyway, where we left off in the last video, we headed out to Achkanatlan with Dane. I believe it gets rid of your teammates, so it should be just you and him here. Let's see.
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in that land?
Also, if you couldn't tell, yes, Paimon has been recasted and has a new voice actor. I don't care to talk about it. Also, Dane is not voiced by this. He's usually voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, but there's issues with that, as I said, so I will have to read for him. So all these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. But, if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can. Why are you staring at me like that?
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives. And if you get to meet your brother again, even better! Let's go!
I don't know about that. Yeah. In this battle, Dane will show you the might of the Toilet Sword. Summon him to clear out the obstructions that bar your path. Oh yeah, so he does accompany you. Fuck me. And your whole team is still there. The swordsmanship Dane has mastered as the Conrian Court Guard Captain allows him to easily see the weaknesses of opposing elemental wards. His long war against the Abyss has made him highly cognizant of their weaknesses, allowing him to also destroy their void wards. I can't fucking read. Party setup. I think I like who I have. Okay. Woo! Coming out a little short. Hold on a minute. So you don't actually get to play as him. I think what it is he appears for like a brief moment and does like an attack is what it is. Oh my god! There you go. The reason why is because I think they want to keep him hidden for when he really becomes playable, but I don't think he ever will be. So he basically does like a summon, where he just like appears for a second. I've played other games that have mechanics like where a character appears for a second and does a thing. Ow. I'm trying to summon him, but I'm being fucking hit. Blame me for not being able to hit my fucking buttons right also. There he is. Okay. God, I was hitting it wrong. I'm so used to my other setup. It's not fucking L1 and circle, it's L1 and triangle. I'm an idiot. Oh god, I was doing it wrong the whole time. Okay. Oh my god, get the holy shit out of the way. Oh my god! I don't want to do this, yeah. I hate when they get that ward barrier, so I can't bring it down, because I also don't have a damn water or ice character in this team, so trying to bring that down isn't gonna be freaking easy. This way? Shoots me. Fucking shit.
Not too far now.
Yeah, okay. Ow.
Go! You're free now! Target acquired.
Oh my god, fuck your barrier. What? Oh, for music. Ow. God. He's in the ground, bro. It sucks when you get hit by like abyss enemies because it gives you like this status that it's like a little red teardrop, which is called corruption, and it like slowly drains the life of all of your characters. You would think it's just the life of like your current player character. No, it drains the life of all 4 of your teammates at the same time. Like they all start losing life at the same interval.
Locked on.
You can see his life draining at the bottom because he's afflicted with corruption. Power to the whatever.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now. Time to say hello.
You didn't really do a whole lot to it.
Truth hurts.
You're behind me. Yeah. That attack completely missed. Holy shit, oh my god.
I got a corner.
Damn it, I'm affected with cryo, so it's super fucking slow. Oh.
My mistake.
Yeah.
Tell me what you see.
Ow. Walking through the walls like I don't give a shit. Yeah, I didn't read that. So we reached the end, but still no trace of your brother. I didn't read the rest of it. Oh my god, is that the bishop? Or the Inquisitus Baptist?
Twilight Sword Days. Is this really what you want?
It is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So where's the Traveler's brother then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak?
Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours. At least for the moment. You know what that means for you. I'd like to see what makes you believe you've already won, or that you can still turn the tide of this war.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our prince has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. His Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
Does that mean?
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction, and then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
But to reweave them is to kill the Lord.
What? He used the Loom of Fate?
The one thing we tried shutting down.
Wait. Does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Nightwind was all a smokescreen to give him some cover? Oh no! This makes too much sense.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived, and all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life.
Which is where that girl comes from. What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears tire of your tedium. Isn't there more to reviving your homeland than just reweaving its ley lines?
Right! You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just re-wove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Bowiga and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I have one simple question. If Conrad has indeed been revived, as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
Anything amiss? Are there signs that I could have missed? That girl.
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
I also vaguely remember seeing Aether in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There were other signs as well. The Abyss Order chose to retreat from the stronghold. The meditation of the Abyss Order's followers. I can't see monsters at the same time as Daredevil. I couldn't see the monsters that Daredevil could see, and she couldn't see the ones I could. We could only see the monsters in each other's sight after making physical contact. According to a guard stationed near the Masters of the Night Wind, many members of the Abyss Order were seen idling around during the lull in the conflict, even settling down to meditate. The Abyss Order retreated when we attacked their stronghold with the Nansan and Sitlali. This isn't their usual style. Assuming he is right, then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Daredevil. If she's Conrian like Dane suspects, then that means this revived Conria that he speaks of might actually exist. And despite hailing from that separate time and space, Daredevil has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his eyes. The notion that Conria has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. The is only one thing. That's worded wrong. It should be there is only one thing that should demand our attention in this instance, and that is silencing this man for good. That was worded funny. That is well, okay. Yeah, I think I understand it as well. It's another dimension within a dimension. Ow! So like, this just in, Kenisha's getting fucked on the field. Yeah, I'll fix that, don't you worry. Don't you worry about that. Somebody's lighting off fireworks again.
Go! You're free now! Come back!
Yeah, I was right, that girl is from there, but why? My body's really going on that guys. Murders.
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natland, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Daredevil is the only potential lead we have. I think we should at least talk to her. Daredevil is the only potential lead we have. I understand. You think she might be from the revived Conria, yes? I have said my piece. I doubt Conria could be revived so easily. But if it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Why are you looking at me like that? Dane? Dane! I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of immortality has struck you too then, Hayden.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master.
Because he's immortal, he can't die, so... That strike meant nothing. Literally, that fucking strike meant nothing!
Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Ha! Your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may.
So maybe
Under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Finally had enough. You weren't joking then, huh? Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did in Conria, you'd soon find how many much more darker nightmares can become.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps chat a little? What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hayden. You could have easily blamed the Prince for his betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But he was nowhere to be found. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within him had been divided up, yet we still despaired at his choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything he's doing now, including his regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in his heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd have never expected you to forgive him. Had you been so generous during your time in the Knight Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent Blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academia's code of chivalry, yet I received corporeal punishment for being restless and brash. As much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Sir Toloki, was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost limbs over it. There's little point discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What? Too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Khaenri'ah we once called home.
No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So, the Khaenri'ah we once called home. Dainsleif slowly closes his eyes, countless memories of Khaenri'ah fled into his mind. As the sights, memories, feelings, everything etched into the heart and mind are gradually brought back to the forefront alone. Okay, simply recalling everything seems to take a long, long time.
You seem to remember much.
Couldn't read that.
Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
The loom of fate. What have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Khaenri'ah's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Khaenri'ah from that age. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
Oh no. Because Dane told him about what it was like, he stole those memories from Dane, and it was entered into the ley line just now. So, the loom of fate is running as we speak, and the so-called meditation your members have been performing. Its purpose was to supply the loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We are people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future. Will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Oh, what a glorious undertaking! What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
So that's where I'm supposed to come in. You look for assistance from your mortal enemy, who has sworn to hunt you down.
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Khaenri'ahs who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So this was your true goal, to lure me here, guide me into a state of meditation, and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army. That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the loom of fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete!
Watch him be like, oh, by the way, those memories I told you were fucking lies. Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would not pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. Oh my god. He's like, I'm a masochist. Yes, hurt me. What a freak. What a fucking freak. Da 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 da. So I was right when I was like, watch that girl be like from Conria, Symphony of a New World. Oh my god. I feel like I'm losing my mind. The Loom of Fate has rewoven the ley lines of New Conria. Yeah, I don't know about that, fam. Oh, it's so hot in here, so I had to keep my fan off. I'm not at enough. It doesn't matter if I'm at enough or not. I'm not gonna fucking get anything. It really is hot without my fan. I'm like legit dying. I had to turn it off like 2 or 3 videos ago because I was like, you can't hear me over this. And when I do videos that I'm trying to take seriously, I don't want to be talking over them.
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
She hasn't disappeared into the void of our minds. Oh my god. Are you okay? Did something happen? What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? Is this where Judith is right now? So, she really is.
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for him, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your brother. Surely he must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're also searching for him.
A memento? The key. Wait.
Huh? What is it?
If this is her future, if this is her fate. Oh, what is this? Give the key to Diridith, keep the key. Because I get what I'm trying to say. Us seeing that hilichurl of the key next to her was a symbol that I had given her that key and she had turned into that hilichurl, and that's why she was there. I'm gonna keep it. Time stop. Is it Istaroth? No. It's you. So that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way this meeting could have taken place. You knew all of this? I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Prince of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Diridith, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. But I kept it, though. So, she actually did it. We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Teyvat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Conrad was in equally desperate need of my help. But I kept it, though. I was going to give it to her. I actually was going to, but the reason why I didn't is because it did like a mind reversal on me. It was like, if this is her future, me giving her that key was her turning into that hilichurl that we found, is what I thought. And I wanted to change it by not giving it to her. But Aether's like, she showed me that key that I clearly didn't give her, so I guess with my other Lumine account, I'll give the key to her. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my life, or rest of my days. So, I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. And then? Bro. But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person. You're saying 3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment. I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now, an intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So, my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istrath? Diridith succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately it is versions of us 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead, the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. How awful is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Conria really been revived? Have you done what you set out to do? Let's ask him the true question. Has Conria really been revived? Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Conria are complete. I'd always thought that Teyvat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So, I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process. The Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason. Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and achieved the Loop of Fate. Oh god. Using an Intivet as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and Derridit to cross paths, because the damn thing's in her hair. That's what I saw in my dream. He's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Night agree to this? After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. Oh my freaking god. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it. Why? Why is reviving Conria so important to you? Is it really just because of guilt? When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their prince for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. What? Your memories were erased? Because when he got captured by the unknown god at the beginning of time and she took him, she erased his memories and put him in Conria. But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. She's like, what the hell are you saying? It's her. The unknown god, that's her symbols. I know you always want to change fate. We both do. But this time, I won't let you succeed. I cannot miss the chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past, no matter what. I don't know why. The way you're thinking, it just doesn't sound like you at all. Aether, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us? All along, it's only ever been about us. Goodbye. We will begin anew at the end of your journey. So, what did he do?
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you! The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Well, our brother just fucking rejected us and said he never wanted to meet with me.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot, but looking a lot more glum.
It's fine, I need some time to take everything in.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your brother? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your brother?
We had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, no, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
I thought that caught me off guard too.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Malwika had an argument with the captain. Malwika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
I know what it was. It was that he would never meet with me in the past.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war! Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go first.
Huh?
Ian-san, leave her be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
Okay. Oh my god. I feel like that was a question, but I changed it though. The thing he threw back at me was the fucking key, but I didn't give it to him, so what is happening? Is it even still in my... It is. On that ship that traversed the Sea of Stars, there should be only 2 keys belonging to the golden-haired traveling twins. But remember he said in that moment there were 3. Man, that sliding, what the fuck was that? Yeah, that's why I chose to keep it. I chose to keep it for that reason. With my other Lumine account, I'll redo the cutscene and I'll give it to him. Like, I'll give it to Daredith and see what happens. I don't think it's gonna change though. That cutscene is as it will be. So. Before you know it, you've fallen asleep, drowning in a myriad of thoughts. You faintly sense what feels like someone clasping your hand. But this time, it sends you into a deep sleep where sweet dreams await. Nah, it's probably because it's Paimon. Oh, God. The brother was like, screw you. Okay. I like how the bosses have little pictures now. Well, they kind of always have. Man, I don't really know how to feel about any of that. It's very strange. Time to get nothing, don't you love it? Yep. Oh, I always get screwed over in this game. I never get anything, but we'll see. Okay. I already have her, though. I hate how they keep giving me fucking 4 stars that I already have. I kind of wish they would lock it to where you only get the 4 stars that are shown on the banner. But then people would get upset about that. Oh, man. Out of all the 4 stars I've gotten, they've given me Diona, and now they gave me Lynette, who I already had. It's like, are you serious? Well, we might have to replay that quest, but when that cutscene props up, I'm gonna give it to her. Well, I guess she's max now. What the fuck? Yeah, people are lighting off fireworks where I live. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we can go do Skirk's story quest. God, I didn't accept it. Fucking go. Sinister Undercurrent. Oh my. Oh, hold on. That was, I didn't expect it to start like that. Listen to Paimon's advice. On an otherwise ordinary day on the road, you suddenly feel a strange discomfort. Sinister undercurrent. Anyway. Why does Paimon's voice sound so far away?
You feeling okay?
Oh.
We've been traveling all over lately, so maybe you come down with something. That's it. We're getting Baiju to check you over.
You want me to go to Liyue? Alright, I guess I'm going to look for Baiju. In Liyue. I don't really know how to feel about that. What I'll do is I'll upload the cutscene with my second Lumine account. I'll give the key to Daredith to give to Aether. And then I'll do the cutscene with Aether where I keep the key. Because my Aether account is like my main account. So whatever options I make, I pick the same for him there. But with the second Lumine account, I always pick the opposite shit of what I pick. because it's kind of a way for me to see different options in the game. My Aether account is just so that I can play as the opposite twin to see how much the game is different. Like, it's still the same fucking game, but it is different from different perspectives. For instance, there's people that like to ship characters with the main character in this game, and it's different when you play as the female and different when you play as the male lead. And then the second Lumine is just it was a backup account when my main PSN account got, like, banned last year for, it got hacked and it got banned because of it, because what the person was doing with my account.
Baiju wasn't in his shop.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
To his own personal room?
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
What the
Please, show me your prescription.
I think I have to go around this way. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll upload the cutscene multiple times. I'll upload it because I'm not going to take it out from here. It's just keep in mind that it might not be voiced when it comes to the second Lumine because of what happened. Aether and Lumine's voice actors couldn't voice for this patch, but they're going to be returning in 5.9. I might voice it for the second Lumine one again. I might voice it, but for the Aether one, I most likely won't. Looks like we have a special guest.
Traveler, Paimon, welcome. What can I do for you?
Baiju, I'm ill. Help me.
It's the Traveler. She looks absolutely beat these days. She has these huge dark circles around her eyes, like she hasn't slept a wink. And she keeps spacing out. You have to call her name several times before she snaps out of it. What do you think it is? Is she sick?
Oh, is Sovereign prone to sickness? I find this surprising. I guess I could be. I'm not sure.
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a health complaint. Come, let me take a look at you.
Okay. So, Baiju's special, and Snaky has, because it's kind of weird. His eyes are her eyes, and her eyes are his eyes. That when they join in a pack, their eyes swap places. That's why his eyes look like snake eyes, because he got her eyes, and his eyes went to her. Like, they swapped eyes, literally. And he has the ability to take away any illness, but he doesn't actually, it's not that he's taking it away. He's actually inflicting a person's affliction onto himself. So if somebody comes in with, like, a sore throat, coughing, he takes that illness out of their body and places it in his own. Yeah.
Okay. Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious, is it?
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is strong. Physically, you appear to be in good condition, Traveler. In theory, your energy level should reflect that. You should be feeling right as rain.
And yet, I do feel like something is off.
Hence my concern. A clean bill of health is usually a good thing, but in this case, it likely means your situation is more complicated. Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But afflictions of a non-physical nature, they fall outside a doctor's realm of expertise.
Well, yeah, because I'm being afflicted by something that's not physical.
Huh? What do you mean, non-physical nature?
Curses, dark magic, it's hard to say. It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue. Why don't you rest here for a bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to your condition are sure to reveal themselves in time. Once we know the root cause, we can administer the right treatment.
I've seen my fair share of mental afflictions. To start with, some calming incense, a good night's sleep, and a good meal will do you a world of good.
In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature for afflictions that present with mental fatigue.
Still, we're not experts on this kind of thing. I say we should strongly consider calling in a specialist as soon as possible.
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Baiju and Changsheng have seen it before. Well, like you're about to collapse anyway. Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your side. Fingers crossed you'll be all better when you wake up.
Huh. But why would she be calling to me? I don't understand this. She's like, heed my call, stare into my eyes. You will see everything is real lies. I don't know why that was turning almost into a rap. I hate that. I'm still being afflicted with it. Oh my god. She's like, beware the abyss crystals, for they suck your life force out, literally. I don't understand why she would do this. I've met who this is before. Where am I? There's a thick fog covering my field of vision. This feels more real than a dream, but too chilling to be real life. My breath freezes in my throat before I can even exhale it. It feels like my soul has been wrenched from my body and thrust into this strange and unfamiliar place. I like the music here. Whichever direction I look in, there's no end in sight. And worse than that, I think there's something in the fog, following me like a shadow. If this is a dream, how long till I wake up? And if it's not, then where in the world am I? Oh my god. What in the... Something just pierced through the fog and stabbed me in the back. But there's no blood. There's a strange light coming from the wound. And I see this familiar looking spike retreating back into the darkness. Deep inside, it feels like a part of me is missing. And now another wave of fatigue is washing over me. Oh, so it stole something from me. But what was that? It was green. Like, I will steal your fucking Dendro powers, because she has the ability to control Dendro. But that's a joke. I mean, not the part about her controlling Dendro, that's real. Just her stealing that's impossible. Yeah, they took something from me. Like life force.
Traveler! Rise and shine! Time to wake up! For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. Hopefully all that sleep did you some good. Feeling any better?
I need to check if there's something... I need you to check if there's a cut on my back.
A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep? Alright, let Paimon take a look. Nope, nothing there. Wait, did you have a nightmare? Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up. Come on, Paimon will treat you to something yummy.
Oh my god. She's like, take food, eat food, be food, live food, breathe food. You are food, therefore you are happy. Fucking what are you doing? Oh, it's so damn freaking hot in here. So I was right when I said that Istrath had captured Aether in the beginning and erased his memories and like kind of like controlled him, and that's exactly what happened, and now I don't even know how to feel about that. I kind of admit I was a little quiet. After that had ended, I felt the same way she did. Like, I felt kind of empty and unsure about what anything meant and about what I've played through the whole game. I felt kind of a little despondent. I don't really know how to explain it. Not like I was unhappy with what I've seen. I need time to try to understand it. Anyway, you and Paimon head to Woman Restaurant, sensing that something isn't right. Paimon orders a bunch of dishes to cheer you up.
What? So, in this dream, you were trapped in a weird place with thick fog everywhere, and then a spike came out of nowhere and stabbed you in the back? Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one. Are you sure